Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So today is a very, very special day because I have with me the brand new M1 Pro 14-inch, and this is the base model version. I actually canceled like 3 orders. I was all over the place with the configurations. Like right after watching the announcement, I immediately placed an order for the base model with added storage. You know, looking back, I probably should have gone with that, but then I canceled that. I got the base model again, but I upgraded the chip to the 16-core CPU and 16-core GPU. And then I canceled that, and then I ended up getting the $2,499 model, which is like the mid-tier with that CPU plus 1 terabyte of storage. And then I canceled that after watching multiple videos about the base model, and yeah, I landed on this. And honestly, I feel like this is going to be more than enough for me. I know my workflow, so I'm pretty confident that this is going to do everything that I do perfectly. So yeah, I just want to do a quick unboxing. So let's get started. So let's start. It's happening. I'm not doing this very elegantly, but okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop this open. And there she is. I got the silver one instead of the usual space gray. I usually get everything in space gray, but you know, I was feeling a little silver this year. You know, change things up. Wow, that is heavy. That is heavy. And it is very thick. Very cool. So let's do this first. Look at that. It looks so good. It has a weight to it. It's not so heavy, but it is much heavier than my 2017 MacBook Pro. By the way, that was the one I was using before this. And we have the MacBook Pro text, like kind of embossed. Is that embossed? I'm not sure, but yeah, looks very, very nice. You know what? I'm gonna open it in front of you, so you guys will see it first. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That sound was so good. So, what do you guys think? I think it looks so cool. Okay. I'm like flipping out right now, guys. It looks so pretty. Okay. Let's peel this off. Hola to you too. Okay, that screen looks so good. Okay, so here they brought back all the function keys. They took out the touch bar. Unpopular opinion, I did not hate the touch bar. I didn't think there was any great use for it, but it was okay. I didn't hate it. But I do like the function keys. I don't mind that. Ooh. The keyboard feels really good. Well, Mac keys have always been really good, as well as the trackpad. But okay.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
Okay. It spoke to me. It looks so good. I'm like gushing over it. Okay, but for now, I am going to... That was so satisfying. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to be putting this here. You know what? No, I'm going to put it...
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver.
Siri. Shh. Okay. Siri has finally shut up. Okay, so in the box, what do you get in the box? You get this thing. Probably documentation. Yeah, how to use it. What the ports are for. Based off the hundreds of reviews I've watched already. Yep. Oh, here you go. you get the premium black stickers. So not everybody gets these stickers. Only like very, very pro model devices get these. My very first time seeing these, which is super cool. So I got the 67 watt charger because if I got the 97 fast charging power brick, that would have taken a month for it to ship. So I just got this. This is the 67 watt charger, and you get a very nice braided MagSafe, USB-C to MagSafe cable. You can actually also charge the new MacBook via USB-C to USB-C like the previous MacBooks used to charge. But yeah, this feels like a very nice braided cable. Very nice. And that's pretty much that. That is pretty much all that is in the box. And it looks super minimal. Love it. Packaging is always great with Apple. So I'm gonna put this away for now. Okay, so let's put her back into frame. So the 14-inch is definitely a little bit thicker and a little bit heavier compared to the older 13-inch MacBook Pro, which honestly I don't care about considering how powerful this thing is. I don't care if it's a little bit thicker or a little bit heavier. But other than the super power chip that's in here, the best selling point probably after that is the return of many ports. So you have the return of MagSafe, which is great. You get 2 USB-C Thunderbolt 4 ports and a 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the other side you have an HDMI port, which is great, another USB-C Thunderbolt 4 port, and the return of the SD card slot. So everyone is happy about the return of the SD card slot, myself included, and I am so happy that I don't have to bring a dongle with me everywhere I go. I hated that thing. So dongle life is dead for the most part. Thank God. But yeah, let's open her up. So I set it up a little bit, and can I just say that the display is absolutely beautiful. Like just looking at it, just opening it, like you can immediately tell the difference that it is new, it is faster. Like, oh my gosh, look at that mouse. Look at that mouse go crazy. I have barely done anything to it, but yeah, it looks really, really great. And what I love about the display is thinner bezels. Like, oh my gosh, it took forever for Mac to I'm sorry, did I just slam it? But it took forever for Mac to, shy away from the very thick bezels. It took 4 years. I mean, the Dell XPS lineup has been doing that from like 2015 and onwards. Those really, really thin bezels. But very happy to see that on the Mac. But all of those things aside, I went for the cheapest 14-inch or the cheapest MacBook Pro M1 Pro configuration because I know that it's going to be more than enough. I saw videos of people editing 8K raw video, stacking all of them together, and it was still playing flawlessly. I barely shoot 4K. I rarely do. I usually shoot 8-bit 1080. So I know this is gonna perform absolutely beautifully. Like, what is that even? Absolutely beautifully. But yeah, honestly speaking, I 100% am sure that the M1 would have been good enough for my workflow. And one of the reasons why I got the base model was because almost every creative that I follow that used the M1s, whether it was the Mac Mini, the MacBook Pro, or the Air, was already very much content and pretty much blown away by the performance of the M1. So I was 100% sure that this base model, 8-core CPU, 14-core GPU would be fine or perfect for me, and I wouldn't even be able to utilize all of its power. But I do like that almost all of the major selling points of the new M1 Pro MacBooks can be seen on the base model as well, whether it's the better 120Hz adaptive display, the new webcam, all the ports, better battery life, all of that good stuff can be found on the base model. It's a matter of knowing what you're going to be doing with the laptop, but honestly, again, 98% of us are going to be more than happy with this MacBook. So that is pretty much that for this unboxing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.